100 likes and get right onto the video. Number 10, the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal from 2015. It is beyond me why WWE decided to have Big Show win this match. Of all people, Sandow was the guy who deserved that WrestleMania moment. But all this match did really was ruin him. And he's done basically nothing since he lost this match. Number 9, Beth Phoenix versus Alicia Fox. Beth Phoenix is one of the best divas in WWE history, period. And she was set to have a monstrous Divas title run, and she was on an undefeated streak. And all of a sudden, she loses clean to Alicia Fox on Raw in a non-title match. It turned out that Alicia Fox botched a move and had her boot go right into Beth's face, which would ultimately be the move that turned Beth into a jobber 3 months later. Number 8, Kofi Kingston versus Randy Orton. Now I know what we're saying, the New Day Rock, or suck, depending on your preference. But Kofi Kingston looked to be getting a huge push soon. And while in a match with Orton, he botched his finishing move, which caused Orton to shout, "Stupid, stupid," at him. Vince was not happy, and Kofi lost his push. Number 7, Tyson Kidd versus Samoa Joe. Tyson Kidd will never be the same, ever. Well, in a dark match with Samoa Joe, Tyson Kidd was on the receiving end of a freak accident when Joe messed up a brainbuster. Kidd only had a 5% chance of surviving with his neck injury, and like I said before, he won't ever be the same. Number 6, the Royal Rumble 2015. For once, a match that ruined the winner. I'll admit, concussion, which would ultimately force him to retire from the business. I still cry every time. It wasn't his last match, but it seems like this match, it was the cause of him having to retire. Number 3, Dolph Ziggler versus Alberto Del Rio. When Dolph Ziggler won the World Heavyweight title, it was awesome. One of the biggest pops in WWE history, but when he lost it, nobody really knew why. Dolph Ziggler hasn't had a world title run since, and he's more or less been on the losing side when it came to his recent matches. Number 2, The Nexus versus Team WWE. The Nexus should have been great, but rapadoo. Let's do a rundown of each Nexus member. Wade Barrett, one of the most underrated wrestlers ever, had a few IC title reigns, but is now losing and has given his notice to leave the company. Skip Sheffield, he went in to be Ryback, who, he's doing alright I guess. Heath Slater, he's now part of a jobber faction and doesn't get much wins. Justin Gabriel became a jobber and left the company. Darren Young was tag champion but now isn't doing anything. Michael Tarver, we never really heard from him, he just left right after. And David Otunga is the Raw pre-show host, so you know what to say there, but the Nexus was ruined, let's just face it. Number 1, the 2002 Elimination Chamber, the death of Goldberg. Goldberg was a beast, and this match almost proved it. He was destroying. He speared Jericho through the glass pod in an awesome spot, and he was just, being himself. But then Triple H hit him with a sledgehammer, and 1, 2, 3. That's it. Goldberg was eliminated from that, and he would never